The silence of a sleeping town can be the loudest sound of all. In the early hours of June 10, 1912, that silence was shattered in the small, trusting community of Villisca, Iowa. The Moore family, prosperous businessman Josiah, his wife Sarah, and their 4 children, Herman, Catherine, Boyd, and Paul, had returned from a church event and were sleeping soundly in their white 2-story house. They were the picture of an all-American family, a fixture in the town, now resting peacefully. They would never wake up. The following morning, a concerned neighbor discovered a scene of unimaginable horror. All 6 members of the Moore family, along with 2 young girls staying the night, had been brutally bludgeoned to death with an axe. The killer had moved through the darkened home with methodical precision, striking each victim as they slept. The house was a tomb, the only evidence a few muddy footprints and the axe itself, left leaning against a wall in the guest room, a grotesque signature. The investigation was immediate and massive, yet it faltered from the start. Local law enforcement, utterly out of their depth, contaminated the crime scene, allowing townsfolk to traipse through the house, destroying potential evidence. Suspicion fell on a rotating cast of characters, a transient preacher named George Kelly, whose paranoid ramblings made him a prime suspect, a jealous local businessman with a grudge against Josiah, and even a suspected serial killer from another state. The case became a maze of rumor, corruption, and failed leads. Kelly was twice put on trial, his first ending in a hung jury, his specter looming over the town. The second trial, fueled by a coerced confession Kelly later recanted, finally acquitted him. The truth seemed to slip through the cracks of the old wooden floorboards, forever out of reach. For decades, the question has hung in the thick Iowa air, a chill that never quite leaves. Who could have committed such an atrocity and simply vanished back into the prairie night? The case grew cold, but the legend only grew hotter, a permanent stain on Villisca's soul. The investigation failed, the trials failed, but the memory of those 8 lives persists, a ghostly echo in a now empty house. Some doors, once opened, can never truly be closed. If stories like this keep you hooked, hit subscribe for more.